Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Okay guys, so here's Blaire's official box opening now that she is home from the doll hospital. So this is the Girl of the Year 2019, Blaire Wilson. This is what her box looks like. As you can see, it has a picture of her on the bottom there with her hair all done and in her meat outfit. So you open the box up, and right in there in the plastic piece is Blaire's book. And it's like this. So I honestly, the only book I've read so far from my American Girl books is Kit's book. And it's interesting because Kit's book is like so thin and there's not much to the story. Like I read it in one afternoon. But I've noticed that like the more recent books for like the Girl of the Years and stuff are like longer, thicker chapter books. So yeah, I don't know. Eventually one day I guess I'll read them all, and then I don't know if I'll keep them or, but anyways, that is her book. And then of course here is Blaire. And she's not strapped in there, obviously, because I took her out to go to the doll hospital for her eye exchange. So here are her purple sandals that she comes with. These are not real buckles. It's Velcro, as most American dolls are. And then I love, 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 love her dress. It's this white cotton dress. It's got little yellow buttons down the front there on the skirt part. It's sort of got like a smocked gathering on the waist. And it has a cute little bow up top, and it's spaghetti strap. And it has little bumblebees all over it. And then of course, as you saw in my unboxing back from the doll hospital, her eyes are absolutely gorgeous and perfect. They don't look down anymore. Her eyelashes are beautiful. Let me see if I can bring her into slightly better lighting for you. It's getting to be nighttime now, so it's tricky. There we go. And as I said before, she's got a paler vinyl color. This is a new vinyl color they came out with for Blaire. I love her feathered eyebrows. Her eyelashes are stunning. You don't see any white posts in the corner because that was something with the newer eyes. They had white posts. These older eyes have the clear posts, so like you don't see any posts. There's also, I think the other thing was that the newer eyes had more whites showing. The older eyes don't have as much white, so her eyes are beautiful. And I'm gonna go back over here now, and we're gonna take off her hairnet finally. And I hope that I chose right. I really tried to look in the box when choosing one in the store to try and find one. Now her hair did get caught a little bit in the box. But as you can see, she's got sort of like this waterfall braid on each side, and then it connects in the back. I'm always never really sure. Like it's always hard to tell how the wig is with the hairnet on, but like I mean she's got like a short little piece sticking out here, but then a lot of the wigs do have short little hairs underneath to fill out the wig. But we shall see. We shall see. And I'm always nervous taking off the wig cap because I don't know. Oh yeah, she has 2 wig caps, which is interesting. I've never seen that done before on an American Girl. Usually they just have one. So there's her one. And then there's this other one. And I'm always like so afraid I'm going to screw up the hairstyle by like pulling on the hairnet. It's such a fickle thing. Like it's just... And I don't have nails right now, so I can barely grab it. Come on, Blaire. Oh, for those who have been asking where Riley is, there he is. There he is. He's been sleeping a lot in the afternoons when I make my videos, so that's why you haven't heard him. But he's awake now. Okay. My gosh, this is a tight hairnet. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yay! So she has wavy hair. Now I just noticed, whoops, I'm gonna put this down. Just noticed her waterfall braid is a little crooked at the back, but I mean, I can always, oh, I think if I just pull it down a bit to tighten it, it'll, of course, as usual, you always have to brush out the hair, but her hair looks really nice and shiny. And as you can see, she is a redhead. Her hair is just like really wavy. But if you look in the picture on her box, plus I have seen her in the store with it as well and online, she is supposed to have like loose curls or waves. Come on, camera, focus. See? Now I can definitely fix that. I just have to dampen it and brush it, and then you kind of like twist them around the brush to kind of get the curls back in. But she's got nice length hair. And this is why I decided to go with her over 61. I had always wanted 61 because I wanted a redhead in my collection. But 61 had a different vinyl color. It wasn't the fair color. And I really loved that with Blaire. I also loved Blaire's waterfall hairstyle. I also liked that she had a bit of a side part, whereas 61 has a middle part. And honestly, their hair color, the red hair color that they have, 61 and Blaire, it's pretty much the same. And I think like, because Blaire has more wavy hair, her hair looks a little shorter than 61's. But I think when I took 61 into the store, like if you stretch it out like this, it's pretty much the same length as 61 as well. But I just thought it was prettier. Like it just, I don't know, everything about her, excuse me, I liked a lot more than 61, as well as the face mold. I know I have a lot of Josefina face molds in my collection, but I just love the Josefina face mold. It's one of my favorite face molds, but you know, obviously with different eye color and hairstyles, they look slightly different. But yeah, so I am happy with my decision to sell 61. I mean, I loved her, and I had named her Anne after Anne of Green Gables, but it was like, because I was originally going to make her an Anne of Green Gables doll, but then I was like, I have a porcelain Anne of Green Gables doll, so I don't really need another one. So it's kind of nice to have Blaire, and like I said, she's a very unique vinyl color, and I really like it. And I loved her meat outfit, and I loved most of the outfits in her collection, so it was like a no-brainer. It was like, I'm going to sell 61 to get her. So, because they have the similarities, but they do have their differences, and the differences are what won me over. Now, her limbs are pretty loose. I mean, they're not like super duper loose, but they really move freely. But I don't want to have to send her back to the doll hospital. Like, I don't know if, I think for the eye replacements, they didn't get the full doll hospital experience because it was a free service. I was just looking online at the doll hospital services, and you have to pay for the doll hospital services. So basically, like, there's different tiers. So if you just want to like get them refreshed, meaning their hair will be fixed, they will be cleaned, and their limbs will be tightened, it's like $35. And then if you want, I'm trying to think what it was. If you need like a body part replaced, so like if you need the head replaced or you need limbs replaced, then that's $44, and they will replace the head, plus you also get the refresh thing included in that, so they will tighten the limbs at the same time as replacing like the head or whatever. And then if you need two things replaced, like if you need the head replaced and the limbs replaced, that's like $88, and then they will also do the touch-ups, like, you know, the tightening of the limbs. So I just thought like maybe with the eye exchange they would tighten the limbs, but I guess because you weren't paying for it, it was a free service to do the eye exchange, they didn't get the full workup. Like, they didn't come back in the typical doll hospital gown. And usually if you do the paid hospital services, they send them back in, I believe it's not just a plain white box. I believe it is a actual doll hospital box. It says like doll hospital on it. And then they come with like not a paper hospital gown, but like an actual cloth hospital gown. And they come back with like a hospital ID bracelet, a certificate clearing them of good health, all these extra things. So it's like a whole experience. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to send her in, but if they do get loose over time, I might have to just do like a refresh thing. But there she is. There's Blaire. I'm gonna, obviously, I mean, her hair looks really good, even just out of the box. To be honest, I've seen worse, but I will definitely, obviously, I will wet it just to get rid of the flyaways. I also, what I usually do with my American Girl dolls when I first get them is I usually like look them over, and if they have any little short hairs, like I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but she does have a couple of like little short ends, like dead ends just sticking out here that are like all kinky. I will usually go ahead and pluck those or snip them just so they're not there. So that's what I usually do when I first get my dolls is I will brush their hair, just sort of like tame any of the stray like pieces. And then once it's all tamed, then I can kind of look it over and say, okay, there's like a little short piece here. I will pluck it. Like, actually, I can probably pluck this one right now. Let's do it. It's coming out slowly. Wow, that's a long piece of hair. In her wig there. But yeah, so that's what I generally will do. And just basically get it to where I'm happy with it. And yeah, like she's got another little piece here, but overall it's good. Her braid is a little bit messy here. I might take her to the doll salon because I have no clue how to do a waterfall braid. So to be able to fix up her hair, like I have no clue. And I'm kind of one of those people that like, I'm not good at doing hair. So I tend to keep my dolls in the same hairstyle that they come with, unless it's like one of the Just Like You dolls, or say like a good example is Leah. Leah just came with her hair down. She didn't have any kind of hairstyle. So with her, sometimes I'll put it in a ponytail or pigtails or whatever. But if they come with a particular type of braid or something, I usually leave it in. So I have no clue how to like touch up those little flyaways in there. So she might get a doll salon visit at some point. And I think I might want to pierce her ears as well. So I could probably do both of those at the same time. Just do an ear piercing and a hair salon visit. But her wig is really nice. It's on nice and straight and even. Because I know when I got Nenea, that was a big issue, was her wig. And I like exchanged her twice before I found a wig that was on properly. Also, what comes in her box is, gosh, it's like taped in there on the side of the box. She comes with, holy mackerel, they have that really packaged. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get scissors for it, and I don't really want to stop the video. It's a yellow bracelet and this cute little comb with a pink and a purple flower on it that goes in her hair. And you can see that in the picture here. She's wearing the bracelet and she's got that flower in there. Looks a lot brighter pink. That's funny. I wonder if that's what they initially were going to go with and then they changed it. So anyways, she comes with those little accessories. So once I get her hair fixed up and everything, I'll put those on her. Welcome Blaire into my collection officially. And I'm so happy with the turnout of the eye exchange program. I just wish that they didn't stop the eye exchange program, because the deadline for the free eye exchange program was the end of December. And so now if you want to do the eye exchange, you would have to pay for it like a regular doll hospital visit. And it's unfortunate because they're still selling Blaire, even though she's 2019 Girl of the Year. They're still selling her. And all the ones here in Canada, at the Canadian stores anyway, they all have the new eyes, like the crappy eyes. As well as I've noticed like a lot of the Trilly Me dolls have crap eyes. And so that means like anyone that buys those ones from here on out, like if they want to change the eyes, okay, Riley, they're going to have to pay for that. So it's kind of unfortunate. My understanding though is I believe here on out, any new dolls that they make will have the old eyes. They're not going to be using the crappy eyes anymore. But it's just unfortunate because it's like, well, it was their crap eyes. I mean, they made the decision to go to these cheap, crappy eyes that no one liked, that had all these issues. And, you know, they've obviously recognized that people don't like them. So now they're going back to the old eyes, which is great that they've done that. Just like the whole thing with the perma panties. It didn't go over, so they went back to the removable panties. Like hers are pink. You can take them off. Yeah, so it was just like, I just think that they should still be offering them on the new crappy eyes. Like as long as people, like as long as those dolls are still on the shelf to purchase, they should have the free eye exchange program available. That's just my opinion. I mean, if someone buys one of the newer dolls that has the old eyes in it and there's something wrong with those old eyes or something happens to those old eyes, then yeah, you can pay to get those fixed. But otherwise, I think they should still have the free eye exchange program available. I wish they would extend it. All right, that's enough of that. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh, Riley. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright guys, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you next time. Bye!